Okay, gonna do some Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. This is gonna be quite a few uh, parts of a playthrough. Story says prologue: step into the shadows of the Hell House. That you've arrived back here at Transylvania on business to destroy forever the curse of the evil Count Dracula. So we'll see how far we can get. This is one of the ones I don't care for too much, and there's going to be a lot of saving, a lot of save states, and a lot of trying to figure out where we're going. We're first going to go down and get the holy water. Let's see. Go to the right, or from where you started, go down the stairs on the east. Well, I'm already going down the wrong way. This game has a mechanic where it switches from day to night. Once it becomes nighttime, the enemies become stronger, but also you can't buy stuff from the shop during the day. So you need to try to figure out how you're going to do stuff so that you can make that transition, so that you don't have to do a whole lot of it. There's a lot of stuff to do on here. And there's a lot of stuff that you need to. I'm going to buy the holy water first, just because basically it's going to be necessary more than the white crystal. We'll have to go to that gypsy right there to talk to him to buy the white crystal. You don't have to get the thorn whip right off the bat unless you just really want to. Let's see. We'll go to the Jova Woods until we can get 50 hearts. Shouldn't take too awful long. You just want to kill things and then come back, kind of grind a little bit so that you can get the 50 hearts. If it comes up to where it's nighttime, don't worry about it too much right here, because the enemies don't change a whole lot right through here, and they don't get much tougher. So, they take a couple more hits than what they normally would, maybe attack a little bit differently. See, we're already up to 18. Some of the game is going to be getting hearts, and like I said, some of it is going to be saving, because, and there's what I was talking about just a minute ago. It says, what a horrible night to have a curse. The music will change on the game. The enemies will change. The hearts now will be worth more because the enemies are stronger. So we'll get the 50 in no time. But the bad thing is the shops are closed. But, crap. Here's the other thing. Okay, y'all just suck. If you get to the point to where, like it's doing right now, you can always use hearts for currency. So don't feel bad if you can't go back to the city and buy what you need right off the bat, because a lot of times, killing them right out here, and you'll get a bunch of hearts, and you'll use those hearts later. Trust me, you'll use every one of these hearts. So as you can see, we've already got 50. We can't go back in and get the white crystal yet. We've got to wait until it turns daylight. If you can beat the game within so many day to night transitions, you get the best ending. Last time I played it the other day, whenever I was practicing for this stream, I got the middle ending, which is not, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. And I actually had a pretty good run through of it. So hopefully we can get that one. If not, we'll get what we can get and just beat the game. Weird thing about Castlevania, they're always, all these hearts that you pick up they're not health. They're on one game they're currency, on another game they're so that you can use weapons. It's always something other than health. The only way really to replenish your health on this game is to go to the church. Or to level up. If you level up, if you kill enough enemies, you can actually level up on this game, which is kind of weird. I've only beaten this game, I think, like twice. And it's taken me a while both times. I think the day to night transition, I think they say it equates to like 3 games or 3 minutes of in-game time. But I'm not sure of that because a lot of times it feels a whole heck of a lot longer than 3 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I do tend to like the music in the night version of the game a little bit better. On this game, Simon is cursed from his first battle with Dracula, and you have to go get Dracula's body parts, which are scattered throughout, and then you have to take them to his home, and then put them together and defeat him to rid yourself of the curse, because you die slowly from the curse. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. So what we're going to do right here is we're just going to head straight back. We're going to go get this white crystal. We're probably going to go by the church and heal up because we can. See, that's why I didn't go real far over there. Buy a white crystal, yes. Because you need them both. Now you can buy the thorn whip while you're at it if you really feel it's necessary. I don't feel it's necessary. I feel that you should only have to get, I think it's the chain whip and the flame whip are the two that you want to get. So now that we've got to those, and we've done that, we're going to go, like I said, you can buy the thorn whip, but you don't really need it. We're going to go the same way we were going. We're going to go across the South Bridge. And we're going to go to Varos Woods. We're going to make it to the town of Varos, and we're going to buy a chain whip for 150 hearts. You can buy a dagger for 50 hearts, but you want to get the chain whip first. If you can get the dagger, get the dagger. But the chain whip's going to be a whole lot better. I don't really necessarily use the dagger all that much. I use my whip more than I use anything else. So that's me though. And like I said, we're going to save every so often. There's nothing like trying to get through the game and something bad happening and you not being able to do what you need to do. So we're going to go through here. We're going to try to get some more hearts. Beware of respawning enemies. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that is a pain in the butt. Now, the holy water, you can actually throw it, and you can actually use it as a weapon. We should probably equip it first. Okay. See, you can throw it infinitely. It doesn't matter. That's why I told you to get it first. You can use it infinitely. And when you use it, you can use it to, You can use it to, like it will go through areas where there are blocks that are hidden. That's why I saved a minute ago. That's exactly why I saved. I figured something like that would happen. I'll probably need to save again before I go in there. There's going to be probably a lot of that because the game is just like the first one. It is knockback, and most of those knockbacks are one-hit kills, and that is absolutely just it's annoying. It's really annoying. Especially when you're trying to do something and you're just trying to get through, and because you didn't do something right, the game's like, oh no, you didn't do that how I thought you would, so you can't do that. And it's like, no, I did that the way I wanted to. So we're going to save right here since we crossed that bridge. I would go up right here just to have to kill the extra skeletons because most of the time you're not going to have enough hearts. And I'm trying to remember where the town of Eros is. If it's down those stairs. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Go right. Okay. So you would go down the stairs right here. Let's see. You need to get 150 crystals to get the chain whip. So we're gonna hang out up here. Another thing we're gonna be getting pretty soon is the we're gonna get the sacred flame. I think I only used the sacred flame once in the entire game, and that's pretty much at the very end. It makes the last battle laughable. A lot of bosses in here that are, well, they're classified as bosses. They're not, well, you'll see as we go along. Like I said, sorry guys, I know it's a lot of grinding, but we need to get these things. It'll probably do a night cycle on us again. I'm kind of waiting for it. But the good thing about the night cycle is those half hearts are worth about 4 apiece, is where these little ones are worth about 2. So definitely want that, because they don't always drop hearts. And you get lucky enough, you might have enough for the dagger. Who knows? Whenever it transitions back to, see, like that's 2 on each one. But if you can start getting them at nighttime, here we go. If you start getting them at nighttime, they're worth, those half ones are worth 4. They're worth double what those ones are. See, like those right there. See, and then right there we level up. See how those were worth more though? They're worth up to 104. See, 108. See, those are up to 4. So the regular small ones are 2, but these are the big whopping 4s. And you want these. Trust me, you want these. Like I said, there's some grinding in the game, but trust me, when you get in the mansions that you have to go in and other places that you have to go in, the upgrades are well worth it. Make the game a whole heck of a lot easier. So it may not be like the best thing to do, and it may take a little bit of time. If you're trying to go through the game and get the best ending, be my guest. I mean, you can go through without getting stuff and doing this and doing that. But it does make it harder. It does make it more difficult. And after we get the chain whip, we're going to try to go get the sacred flame. But I wanted to try to get the chain whip first because it'll make getting the flame a tad easier than what it normally would have been. So that's why I'm trying to get enough for a chain whip. Probably won't have enough to get the dagger. You can get the flame. You don't have to buy the flame. You can just get it. Some of the stuff in the game is obtained by just going here, going there, doing this, doing that. This game's got its share of cryptic stuff. You're not going to see me talk to very many of the townspeople. They do give you hints and things, but a lot of it's cryptic messages, and you can either watch this walkthrough, somebody else's walkthrough, or read a walkthrough online, and it will tell you where you need to go unless you just really want to try to figure out the cryptic stuff. By the way, you can go into the towns when it's nighttime. Really depends upon the enemies that are there. I think there's zombies and bats. Not much worse than what you're facing here, but you just go to wherever you're comfortable and farm for hearts. I mean, that's the best thing I can tell you to do is go where you're comfortable at. See, I'm comfortable here because I know that these skeletons take 2 hits each, and I know that they're not going to do anything other than walk back and forth on the platform. There's the morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. That does kind of get irritating after a while. That it does stop the game quite frequently to do that. But it's not something that's just the most horrible thing in the world. I need the holy water. I needed the holy water. It's the until you get used to it, the screen is a little bit weird to work with. Let's see. Eastern door. Okay. So the eastern door here. By the way, you can die in towns. If you fall in that water, you can die. So we're going to go past the church. Because we don't need healed yet. No, we don't need healed at all yet. We're going to go up here, I think it is, and go in this door. This is why the holy water is important. You see how it knocks out fake walls in the floor? Fake pieces of the floor? That's why you want to do that. And you want to come down here. Purchase a chain whip. Yes. Unlike most games, you can't sell your whip on here. Which is... I don't know if it would really be worth it or not anyway. But see how this one's a little bit different. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to go ahead and get the Sacred Flame. We can probably stop back by and get the dagger, but I don't know that we really absolutely have to. Let's see. I went through this the other day, but that don't mean I remember where everything's at and how to go through everything. You gotta watch those floating eyeballs. Those things are a pain in the butt. You gotta watch out for that crap too. You need to stand right on the very edge of the platform to jump. Simon does not jump very well. I will tell you that much right now. Simon and jumping do not go together. Oh, God. I hate these things. You have to jump a certain specific way, otherwise you can't get up. Now, do I go up those other set of stairs too? Yeah. Yeah, that's where you go. So I was hoping we could get one of the mansions done, but I don't know that we're going to have enough time for that. I think we're going to just have enough time to gear up. Which, if that's the case, I mean, that's okay too. I mean, because... Oh, you want to go forward right here? Crap. You want to go forward as soon as you come in and also swing the whip. That'll catch the eyeball, and then the bat will go over top of your head. You want to be careful in this area. Now what you want to do right here... These stupid respawning enemies. You want to throw your holy water. You don't necessarily have to take out the bats, but you do need to take out the eyeballs. They'll keep an eye on you. And that's the Sacred Flame. Okay, so you want to get that. Like I said, I only have one place where I really technically use it, and that's the last battle. Let's see. Costs a heart each time you throw it. We can go. If you think that you need to heal up and you want to go back to Varos to heal up, you can do that. Step there. I'm taking a lot more hits than I really should, but it's okay. Because I can save and restart. And plus the first mansion's not that bad, really. I don't think it is anyway. I mean, other people may say, oh, you know, it's horrible, it's terrible. I don't think it's that bad. Now, I saved there for a reason. There's a bunch of eyeballs right through here. And I don't want to get hit because I'm getting ready to come up on an area where there are spiders. And the spiders are much, much worse. Crap. You're going to try to kill the spiders before they get too far down. Otherwise, it doesn't matter in the... just about to make that point. When you're in the mansions, it doesn't matter if you go into them at night or during the day. It does not matter. You can do either one. Because the enemies will not be any harder, they won't be any easier. They'll be exactly what they should be. Or at least they didn't feel any harder or any easier. Get off of me. You may have to hit him with a few holy waters. He'll die though. But you see how this chain whip's a little bit stronger than what we had. Now, here's the first mansion. We're going to try to go through this mansion before we cut off this playthrough. We're about 20 minutes in. We're going to try to go through this mansion here. This is Berkeley Mansion. And you have to have the white crystal here. You have to have this. And you have to go buy an oak stake for 50 hearts. So, and we've got more than enough hearts. The white crystal, if it was not equipped on me right now, I wouldn't be able to see that blue platform going up and down. You need to jump at the top of the blue platform so that you can make it up there. Jumping is one of the worst things in this game. You're wanting to go over here. I don't remember how to get through this place. Yeah, just give me a couple minutes. Like I said, I'm going to try and get through this stupid place. Now, the slimes, later on, usually you have to worry about them. I don't really have to worry about them too much to begin with. The gargoyles are what's a pain in the butt here. Okay, now you got to be really careful because this gargoyle can respawn. Don't go back and get that heart. Try to jump, like when you jump, try to jump over and swing the whip when he's over towards the edge. That way you can hit him. I think we have to get on this ladder. I think we have to get on these stairs right here. I think so. I'm thinking that's where I have to go. So you go up here. Now you gotta be careful up here. Now, show you a little trick. Holy water goes through. Those two blocks are not there. See how I fell right through? And see how I stupidly saved the game? Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. Made life a little bit harder on myself. That's alright though. You can use a sacred flame on those slimes if they're giving you trouble. Yeah, I made a big mistake. I make a big boo-boo. It'll be alright though. It will be okay. No, we didn't get hurt too bad. There's two skeletons up there, but we can kill them both. And I go, wham! Right in the back. Never seen it coming. Just got a whip. Woof! Okay. Let me save right here in case I miss this jumping in. Now you need to be over as far as you can and then jump. See? Now you'll walk over here. You'll come into a different area. Now you see that gypsy down there? That's who you need to get to go get an oak steak. You have to get an oak steak. Now y'all watch those one skeletons that throw the bone. If they throw that bone, it will incinerate the floor for a half a second. So you got to be really, really careful with those. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. I think I remember. I think you can use... No, you can't use the holy water. Well, no, maybe you can. Can you use the holy water on the top part? No, you can't. Okay. If it hits and you hear it do that clink, clink, clink sound, that means you can't burn it. So we're real close to the end of this area. And there's no boss here either. So just remember that. There's no boss. You can jump up here. You go up this. Make sure you jump over these spikes. Invest in an oak steak. Yeah. Well, of course I want to invest in an oak steak. Why would I not want to? Okay. Let's see. There's one of these where you almost have to buy another oak steak, because if you don't buy another oak steak, you're going to screw yourself over later on. Well, you're going to make it harder than it needs to be. So let's see. We got the oak steak. Don't jump. I think you have to go on down. This was not the right way. This is why I told you to buy that chain whip. Wait until he goes underneath you. You want to wait until they're on one side or the other. They won't chase you. Now, I do believe that there are some fake blocks right here. Yes, there are. Seeing how my holy water just went right through it. Okay, now what you got to do is you come up here, you pick your oak steak, boom, you throw it. And it doesn't say possess, it says possess Dracula's rib. Now, if you use Dracula's rib, which I like to keep it turned on some of the time when I can, it'll make a shield in front of you that will block certain projectiles. Nice to have. Real nice to have a lot of the time. Let's see. I got the Um. Okay, I've already done it. Okay. Now, here's the deal. You know how we went past those two and didn't fall through them? We're going to fall through them. Be careful with your jumping abilities here. I think I'm supposed to be on the top row. Yeah, I'm supposed to go up the first flight of stairs. Let's see. After you fall, just go to the left until you reach a wall. Then go up one flight of stairs. From there, go to the left, jump down to the lower platform. Yeah, we could have went down the set of stairs there. Either way you go. Now. You can use your holy water to get through there. I'm showing you this because you can do this, but that's not the way you go. I thought it was the first time. Oh, and the game lags when it's got too much crap going on the screen at one time. Oh my gosh. Even if you play the Xbox version of it, it still fudges. Just fall right through there. And then you'll just come out at the beginning of the mansion. Okay, we're going to save there, and that's going to be the first part. Like I said, they're going to be chopped parts. Because I don't think I can make it to Algiba. It says get the chain whip again.